Well, hello, hello. My name is Daddy-O, and I do a couple of faceless channels, and I do this here face channel. I'm also an Uber driver, and Uber now has given us permission. I got another thing this past week. I'd seen it before. They've given us permission now to put cameras in our vehicle, and I'm really considering doing that. Do you think I should put a camera in the vehicle? Leave me a comment down below. Just say yes, say no. What do you think? Should I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that I don't want people getting in. I don't know. I've thought about it, but people getting in and going, hey, you got a camera in here? And then becoming where they want to put on a show just because they know there's a camera in here. Or should I hide it so they can't see that there's a camera in here? Or do I need, well, it says on the thing that, because right now someone can, I guess on their end, on a rider's app, they can put in that they're going to film or record, and I'll get a message saying that the customer is going to film or record on this trip. So I guess likewise they would get a message saying the driver is has a camera on board and he will maybe filming or recording this trip. I don't know. I just thought that if I did it and people knew about it, then you're going to get people acting a different way. I'd rather them just go ahead and be natural and not be on the spot. I don't know. I've thought about it for safety because there are some issues. I wish I'd had it a couple times here recently, just for my own purposes in some cases. But the fight that happened the other week in the back of the vehicle back here, I wish I'd had a camera for that one. The day the guy let the cat loose in my vehicle, I wish I'd had a camera for that one. That one would have been a good one. It would probably save me from going from a 5.0 to a 4.9. But either way, I don't know. They've given us permission now to have a camera in the vehicle, recording our rides, our trips. I don't know. I don't know if I would want to do one facing out and one, you can do it both ways now. I've been looking into it a little bit over the past. I haven't looked into it recently since I got that last message from Uber saying, hey, you can put a camera in. I started thinking about it a little bit more serious then, because I was at that time having some of these things going on where the guy threw his luggage in on top of everything. Those kind of things. It would have been nice to have a camera and made them aware of the fact that I had camera on those kind of things. But I don't know. Most of my rides aren't like that. Most of my people are very friendly. And I don't know if it would be intrusive for them to act different or act a little more crazy than I want them to. So I don't know. So leave me a comment. What do you think? Should Daddy-O get cameras on board to record his rides with? I don't know that I would be using it here on the channel, but I'm thinking about it more or less for safety and those kind of things. I don't think I'd be putting people on the channel. You'd probably have to ask their permission. I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't have to in some states. Florida might be one of those where you don't have to ask permission. But I don't know. I've been thinking about getting a camera. And I said, well, let's talk about it. Let's get some other people's opinion. So give me an opinion. Should I get a camera on board? Should I get a couple of cameras? Should I get one? Should I get two? Should I get three? Well, what should I do? Should I make it a full production studio out of this damn vehicle? I don't know. I'm just wondering about the camera thing because I was in a place back here a minute ago, and they had some cameras in there for sale for your vehicle. I was at a big truck stop, and they had cameras, on-board cameras, and I was looking at them, and I started thinking about it. And then when I got back over here towards where I work at, I figured out, hey, let's pull in for a minute. Let's talk about it. Let's get some other people's opinion. If you guys have been watching me for a while, I've had a few things here and there. So should I get a camera or should I not get a camera? That is the question for today. Should Daddy-O wire his vehicle in so that he can record the goods and the bads and the funnies and the sads and everything else that happens out here? So let me know. I'll report on on the who, yes or no. I'll report on who were the most yeses. Did I get yeses? How many yeses and how many no's did I get? I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling today. I'm sitting here at the beach and it's absolutely, I'm telling you, right now, there's not a cloud. There's some right back over there, but there ain't much. They ain't really thick. There's not many clouds around today. And if you're out in the sun today, it's 86 degrees, kind of perfect for a beach day. And you don't have any sunscreen on, we're going to be talking about you because you can be walking around like red lobsters. We see a lot of those from time to time. People come down here and say, oh, let's go to the beach. And after a couple hours of just being out there with no protection on their skin, the next day they're walking around here like they can't walk very good. So, yeah, we see quite a bit of that here. But, yeah, let me know. I don't know. I'm really thinking about getting the camera. Should I? Should I not get a camera? Should I go ahead and wire this in for the thing? I don't know. It's a thought. I got some other things I'm working on right now. I haven't talked about doing any channels right now today because right now Daddy-O has got some irons in the fire, and it's kind of taking up a little bit of his time for doing his channels, and I'm working on that rather diligently as I can, a little bit more than I am the face channel. The faceless has got my attention a little bit right now because of some things I'm doing there that are showing me that things that I've learned over here. For those of you that are still hanging on, I've learned things over here, and you guys that have been following me, you know I have. I've learned some things over here, and I've been incorporating that into the faceless stuff, and I've seen the bumps also. It's that fresh content. When you can nail that fresh content down that I've talked about before, things act a little different. Your videos get pushed out to a wider audience. So that's what you got to work on, and I'll talk about that another time. But today I was just on the way back. I stopped at that store. I saw the cameras in there for your vehicles to video out. As you're going down the road, it keeps it on a disc for so long, and then it repeats it. It goes right back over it again, records it. I guess every 24 hours, one of them was. I'm thinking about doing that. I'm thinking about getting that for the vehicle here to try to cover my butts on some of these weird ones when they happen, so that I can prove it to somebody that hey, it wasn't me. I wasn't the one that created the conflict there. Or, hey, the guys that were fighting them, that would have been a good one to get, because I could have just taken that right on out of the vehicle and kept on recording that one, because it started inside the vehicle. And those guys were going at it pretty good for a while. Once they got out, it wasn't long before the police officers got there and calmed it down. But I wish I'd had a camera on that one that day. So I'm really considering it. Let me know if I should. I don't know what I should do. I'm puzzled here. I'm baffled. I don't really have the funds to do it with, and but I really would like to get the camera in here because it would have made things a little bit easier to verify what I've been talking about to Uber, especially on the cat thing. Yeah, that one got me. That's the one that got me. That did me in the butt there. So anyway, guys, y'all have a good day. I'm gonna let you go. Daddy-O out.